Right, so make sure we've got the right number of cards. Okay, show me drinks. Right on the ball there, Nancy. First. Okay, let's get going. Hey, Freya. What we're going to start with, we're going to start with thread the needle. So bunch yourself up nice and small. Basically baked bean. So get into a baked bean and then start threading the needle from there. It's going to be the best way to set yourselves up. I've closed your session down, which doesn't help. So to the left. Perfect, Savannah. Nice job. Okay, and then go on to the other side. So thread the needle the other way. Okay, there we go. Now I know what I'm doing. That's it. So make sure your forearm down on the floor so you're trying to stay really, 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 really low. But then turn and look at the ceiling when you rotate. So you want your elbow touching the floor as well, not just your hand. Then we're going to go Spider-Man stretch. So just the hip bit. You don't have to rotate from here. Nice. You can rotate if you want. If you think your upper back needs a bit more mobility, then do both. Good rotations, Ophelia. Nice. Okay. Then switch sides. Again, up to you. You can switch sides now. You can do two, then switch, see which side's tighter. Okay, then we'll do rock backs. So from your Spider-Man, we did this yesterday, but I'm going to show you it for a few days in a row. So from your Spider-Man stretch, rock back into a straight leg, go back into your Spider-Man. Straight leg, sit back. So from there, just rock your body weight back. So you're sitting with your toes pointing up. Then switch sides. So you're going to go over the other way. Yeah, nice one, Sophie. So switch over now. Like Spider-Man. You basically want to be upright, like this kind of position. The more you bend your knee, the more you might feel it higher up. So Spider-Man. Rock back. So you're pairing off hip with hamstring. Okay. So then we're going to look at Streamline Lunge. So stand up. As you go down, up into Streamline. Just do quad stretch if you can't lunge. Or do split squat. Split squat would be better than static stretch, more dynamic. Then switch legs, and then we're going to do side lunge next as well. Oh. Oh. Okay, so you should have done both legs now. Then we'll go side lunge. So if you can't do side lunge, just put your knee on the ground and do the hinge like that. So stand normally. Then switch sides. If you can, try and stay up tall. So want to keep your back as high as you can. Make sure your toes are both pointing forwards. And you haven't got one foot in front of the other one. Okay, then we're going to go card game. So grab a drink. Same as every other day this week. We're going to do one extended round. Break it up. Luke, I am trying to find a way of working in that game you suggested yesterday. So let's start with star jumps in between. So you'll be doing star jumps until I call out the exercise, do the exercise, go back into star jumps, all right? Remember, just do press up plank or stretch if you can't do one of the exercises, and let me know why, just in case I can help with it. Everyone ready? So ready to start with star jumps. In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So to lie down to stand, so on your back, spread out in starfish, then stand up twice. Boom. Go down again. Okay, then 5 shoulder taps on each side. Then back into your star jumps. Okay. One dead bug. Okay, don't have to worry about being late. Thanks for the message. Okay, then 4 press ups. 4 back into your star jumps. Good shapes, guys. Good energy. 1 dead bug. So again, down on your back. Spread yourselves out. Oh, Sophia, change the scenery. Okay, getting to the end now, guys. Keep it up. Then we'll go 4 leg lowers. So back down on your back. Legs down, legs up. And then 7 seconds of high knees to finish off. So up you go. High knees in 3, 2, 1. So 1, 2, knees up, knees up, knees up, knees up. 2, 1, relax. Done. Oh, I'm seeing double Robin. What's that about? Oh, you're on one camera. For a second, it looked like there was 2 of you on the screen. Okay. Same format as the last few days. Equipment-wise, you need your body. That's it. Isn't that clever? Pretty much just something to rest your shoulders on, because we're going to do hip thrust. We're going to separate it. So you've got 1 minute 15 of hip thrusts. Remember, shape-wise, sitting down, shoulders up, like that. If you want to make it harder, you can go single leg and try and keep your hips. If you imagine the floor is made of lava, you want to keep your hips from touching the ground. Just go up and down as best you can. Then into side plank. So a very dry first half, but there's lots of alternatives we can build in if you need to. So set yourselves up. I'll tell you when the halfway mark is. I might get some of you just to do a few reps on one leg than the other, based on how you feel and what you think you're doing better with. Ready? Start with hip thrusts. Make sure you've had a drink. Set yourselves up so everyone should be like lying down, ready to go. Ready? Loads of you are still looking at me. You want to be like ready to do hip thrusts. 3, 2, 1, go. I'll tell you when to switch legs. So shoulders up on something. Whatever, so if you do dip some. Ideally single leg. And control. So you don't want to go like up quick, sit down quick. How's it going, Jamie? So up slow, down really slow. See, getting there. So if you struggle, you can go up on 2 legs, down on 1. Okay, then switch legs about now. So that'll take you up to the 1 minute 15. Remember, you want to keep your toes up. So if your foot's flat on the floor like this, lift your toes up. So your heel's the only part of your foot touching the ground. See, Savannah, maybe, can you lift your toes up off the ground? Yeah, there you go. Try and keep your foot in that shape. 10 seconds left. Some of you might need a bit of cushioning. Freddie, that's a really good hip thrust. Well done, dude. 3, 2, 1, stop. Good. Side plank. So left side, 1 minute 15. It's going to work your shoulder and your sides really hard. 3, 2, 1, go. So let's see. Some of you might want to focus on hip strength. So if you want to do that, you can have one knee on the ground. These bits should be okay, Jamie, if you're doing hip thrust. So from your side plank, you could also try this one. It makes it more about your hips. So lying down, elbows on the floor. Like that. A little bit more room. So give that one a try if you want. So if your knees on the floor and your feet are bent behind you, You're going to work on the side of your hips a bit more. And you can go leg raises as well. This is why we did star planks yesterday. So you can do ankle taps and then sit-ups if you want to swap them out. So you can do ankle taps on this round and then sit-ups on the next round. 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Other side. If your wrist hurts, drop into forearm. 3, 2, 1, go. So when I say sit-ups for this one, if you're swapping them out, and work on your forearm if it hurts your wrist. If it's bugging your shoulder, look at your elbow. So let's see. Liberty, great shape there. Ophelia, really, really good job. You can also split your feet. So if you put one foot in front of the other one, that's going to make your job a lot easier. You can just concentrate on squeezing the sides. So you want to focus on these bits here. Oh, good one, Savannah. That's really good. Keep going. About halfway through that one. Finn, your arm position is so much better than it used to be. I think back to like a year ago. Good job. Let's see. Seen everyone now. Remember, Ophelia, if you want, you can do some sit-ups as well. So if that starts to hurt your arm, just lie on your back and do normal sit-ups. 10 seconds left. Take little breaks. If you want, do 10, 15 seconds and then rest. Just in case your hips drop back. You want to use your sofa to line your body up. 3, 2, 1, stop. Lot of high intensity core work there. So back into hip thrusts. Remember, if your hips start to sit back like that, go up against the sofa so you've got something to guide your shapes with. Hip thrusts, ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Let's see. If you watch my camera on the next round, I'll show you some other ways to stay balanced. Because there's a couple of ones that might make it feel too easy, but that's where you start, and then you can make it slightly harder as you go. Oh, well done, Sophie. Savannah, really, really good. Serena, really good. Dari, excellent. Remember, if you move your foot too far forward, you'll feel it work your hamstring. It's not bad. It's just not quite what we're trying to do with this exercise, because this is about helping you running and the upbeat of your kicks. If you work in your hamstring strength, it's not the main muscle that makes that happen. 30 seconds left. Freddie, keep it going. That's incredible. Cara, looking really good. Oh, good shapes. Sophia, really good. 10 seconds left. Laura, really good. Luke, really, really good. Clelia, excellent control. 2, 1, stop. Okay, and then we'll do the whole third round on the other leg, and then we'll split it on round 4. Side plank in 3, 2, 1, go. So let's see, Dari. Best way to stay stable with this one is to split your feet. So if you watch my camera, and we've got 4 rounds for this. So instead of having your feet like that, put one in front of the other one. Or you can go on your forearm instead of having a straight arm. If that doesn't work, put a foam roller. Yeah, that's good. So if you split your feet, like split them really far apart. Does that feel more stable? Good. So if that feels too easy, then you can start bringing them together. And then once that feels really easy, then you can try and progress it. Other thing you can do is put a foam roller. So this is for anyone else that wants some advice. Put a foam roller behind you if you haven't got a sofa nearby. So that way, if you start to knock the foam roller with your back, you know you've got to push yourself forward a little bit more. I might demo that in a bit. 15 seconds till we switch sides. Remember, you're doing ankle taps if this hurts your arm. No one's said it yet, but just to remind you. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stop. You're going to swap over now. Ophelia, I'm blown away by your side planks. That's so good. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Other side. Kira and Isla, one of you's turned into a cat. That really shocked me. Okay, yeah, good idea. The foam roller doesn't really make it harder on this one, guys. It's just if you start to feel yourself knock it, you know you've got to push forward a bit more. Other thing you could do is put it in front of you. You might prefer it in front of you so that you know if you start to lean away from it, you need to push forward a bit more. Just try them both, see which one works for you. Okay, Alice, good job with the star planks there. Nice one. Star/leg raise. So make sure when you do star plank, the foam roller will help with that a lot. So if you put the foam roller behind you, if you're trying to do leg raises, you'll know your hips are in the right place. Oh. Good idea, Liberty. That's a massive foam roller. It's like bigger than you are. All right, 15 seconds. Almost there. Remember, you're doing, if it hurts your wrists and forearms, you need to do forearm planks, or you need to do sit-ups and ankle taps. Couple of seconds left. 3, 2, 1, relax. So you want to talk about building shoulder stability. This is going to make a huge difference because you need to learn how to keep your shoulders set for a long time. Swap sides. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, you should definitely be using a pillow. Are we on the, oh, wait, have we finished that round? Yeah, we have. Look at the time. Okay, forget that. Back into hip thrust. 3, 2, 1, go. So this time we're going to do the whole minute 15 on the other leg. And then on round 4, we'll split it up again. Remember, if you're doing it off the floor, you won't quite feel it in your hips as much as if you've got your shoulders lifted up. Yeah, you should definitely be using a pillow. I use pillows quite a lot. I'll show you some other options as well. Also, if you're doing these and you feel your shoulders are hurting quite a bit, fold up a blanket or a towel or a cushion or put something just behind your shoulders to make it a bit easier. This is me preparing for side planks. Okay, 15 seconds. So this is as much about your running as it is your swimming and your athleticism. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Right. So forearms and elbows. Remember, ankle taps or sit-ups if it's too much. 3, 2, 1, go. So again, if you're looking for help with it, watch my camera. So it's round 3. If I'm feeling it more on my wrist than my side, grab a blanket and yeah, fold it up. Rest your elbow on it. See if that helps. If you haven't got a blanket, grab a cushion. But you don't want one that's too thick, because if it's too thick and squishy, you might start to feel it around your neck too much because it's unstable. So you've got to find something kind of firm that's going to protect you, just to make it more comfortable. So if you look at my setup now, normal cushion, forearm on, or you can split it up. So if you think that's not the problem, you've got 30 seconds left. You could do 10 seconds on and then take 10 seconds off. So that way you can just concentrate on your sides. You're not going to be worrying about your wrist and elbow. But just because you're feeling it there doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It's going to help you strengthen it up gradually so you don't get hurt. 5 seconds left, guys. Then we're going to roll over in 3, 2, 1. Relax. Swap over. So last part of round 3. And we've got one more round of all these exercises. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, split your feet. That's going to help you with balance as well, because your body's going to be more supported. So that might mean you don't feel it in your elbow or your wrist quite so much. But I think even guys that I've worked with on poolside, like the most we've done with this is what, like 45, 50 seconds at a time, straight arm. So this is really going to start pushing the amount of plank work you can hold in one go. Okay. Sophia, that's excellent. It's really, really good. Freya, really good. Freya, I remember how like gangly and uncoordinated you used to be when I started working at the club. You're so athletic now. In terms of S&C work anyway, I'm really impressed. 25 seconds left. Robin, you don't get any credit. You were always athletic. But you're still a hard worker. Okay, 5 seconds left. Good, remember, take little breaks if you think you need to. 3, 2, 1, relax. Excellent job as well, Danny. You and your sister are on equal footing there. One more round. So this time we're going to split the hip thrust. So you do half of it on one leg, half of it on the other one. 3, 2, 1, go. Just remember the only problem is some of you doing glute bridges. What you can do if your shoulders are on the floor, do marches instead and spend as little time on 2 feet as you can. So if you watch me, Maggie, the same shape that you're in now, 1 foot, and switch. So that way you have to figure out how to push really hard through your hips so they don't drop down. Yeah, have a go with that, Sophia. Yeah, there you go. Excellent. If it's too easy, then move your feet a little bit further away to see if it's any harder for you. Whereabouts are you supposed to feel the side plank? You're supposed to feel the side plank around your shoulder a little bit, in the side of your hip, and in your obliques here, the side that's near to the floor. If you don't feel that, let me know. Okay, switch over. If you hadn't swatched already, got a little bit longer left. Okay, almost there. 3, 2, 1, relax. Good job, Clelia. Very classy gray, black and white filter. Right, so side plank or ankle tap. 3, 2, 1, go. If you're really starting to struggle, I've got another alternative for you. Don't feel the side plank in your hips. Okay, so again, watch my camera. So if you're starting to struggle and you're not sure of something, we'll talk a little more. So you could do a side crunch. So lying on your side, arms across chest, and then try and sit up. So you don't get very far, but the idea is you're trying to get this sort of shape here. So that way it'll feel a little bit more like an ankle tap, but you've got to try and hold yourself up. And actually, Hannah, seeing as you're the one asking, you think about how easy the reverse crunches felt yesterday. It might help you feel it in there a little bit more. So if you're doing a side crunch, you'll feel it on the side facing the ceiling more. If you're doing a side plank, you'll probably feel it in the side that's facing the floor more. 6 seconds left. Then we'll swap over. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, so your alternative now is sit-ups. 3, 2, 1, go. So side plank on the other side. Remember, try and throw in your star shapes. Lift your foot up. Try and shake it backwards and forwards. Really good star plank, Liberty. Star's Law, the person who asked the question, is the last person I can find on the cameras now. Hannah, all right, Hannah, I can see you now. Cool. Keep it going, Car. Done really good today so far. I designed this to not be an easy circuit. Good. What's the other alternative? You try and lift your feet up as well, Hannah, thinking about it. So instead of just sitting up with your upper body, you try and lift to try and like get like a banana shape on your side to see if you feel more of a squeeze on your obliques. And just let me know if you think you feel it more. Okay, 10 seconds. Cara, you're giving a piggyback right now. It's even more impressive. 3, 2, 1, relax. Okay, cool. Hannah, did you feel that in your sides a bit more? Maybe not. A little bit. Cool. I'll have a think about other ways to cue it. Okay, make sure you're drinking, guys. My heating's jammed on again, so I'm drinking loads. Right. It is squat, jump, shoulder tap, depending on what you feel comfortable with. Archer press up. So you've got 1 minute on each side for this, and then pistol squat, rotation plank. So we've done extra core work in the first half. So now we can really concentrate on that upper body strength. So, because I think this is one that's going to help you with your shoulders, because you've got to have strength with your hands far away from your body. So really take your time with this. Watch me for a couple more seconds and we'll get going. Remember, with your archer press ups, you want to start with your feet like star jump width, so pretty far apart. Set yourself up with your hands in the normal place. Put one hand away from you, so up to the side. So if I tip my right hand away, I'm going to push myself to the right. Then relax. Push yourself to the left. If you want to try and make it more advanced, if you feel comfortable, you could try and shift at the bottom. But we're going to do a minute on one side and a minute on the other one. So it'd be almost like a triangle. Get yourself ready. I have got alternatives, which I'll tell you now, because it's exercise number 2. Everyone ready to start with split jumps or shoulder taps? So 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if you can't do jumps, you do split squats. So do half of it on one side, half of it on the other one. Okay, they're different because a normal press up is mainly shoulder and tricep with a bit of chest. If your hand's far away from your body, it helps build your chest up a bit more. So if you think about whenever you're swimming, you don't swim like this, but you're normally having to pull and use these muscles when your hands are far away from you. Okay, halfway. So if you're doing split squats, you want to switch sides now. Some of you are jumping really high today. It's good. Okay, Finn, remember it's not drop jumps. So we're going to go for height, not for like speed. That comes a bit later. They do different things. Good jump, Danny. Glad your knee's feeling better. Okay, relax there. So archer press ups or dips if you don't feel strong enough to do archers or normal press ups. 3, 2, 1, go. So who's asking? Charlotte's. Okay, Charlotte, show me your setup. Your camera's gone off. Oh, Robin's gone for the advanced ones. Nice. And even harder, you can do it on single leg. Oh, no. Okay. Robin, do they feel different to normal press-ups? Type if you want, we can just say. Yeah, those triangle ones are no joke. Remember, you can do normal ones if you have to. If you really struggle, start lying flat in your front. Yeah. So if you want to just do the archer ones like this, push up, relax, lie flat on the floor, rest your head a little bit, take a deep breath, and then push yourself up again. Yeah, they're very fun. Good. See if you can come up with some other shapes. I'm sure there's another way to do them. I just haven't thought of it yet. Relax. Okay. Then you're going to the other side this time. Or go into dips. What I want you to do, guys, focus on technique and see how many you can do on each side. So if you're really struggling, just see how many you can get done and let me know, and then I can vary it up. 3, 2, 1, go. So other side now, remember, stop and lie flat in your stomach to begin with if you have to, and spread your feet really, really wide. If it's too easy, then you can bring your feet together. Okay, good shape, Serena. Can't get back on me. I'm sure you can't, Cara. I'd struggle too. He's a growing boy. It's going to weigh a bit. Okay, how you feeling, Savannah? You good? Excellent. Keep up good work. 15 seconds. Actually, we ran over the last time. 3, 2, 1, relax. Nice. Liv, how's that going for you? It's all right? Good. And pistol squats or rotation plank. So remember, I'm going to switch that rotation plank actually. So you're going to do pistol squats or you're going to do hollow hold. Okay, so no shoulder work on this. So you're either holding that shape or you're going to do pistol squats. Remember, build a little tower and focus on squatting lower each time. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, Charlotte, I'll watch you on the next round, okay? Remember, pistol squats. Hold your door for support. Or build a stack of cushions and just try and squat lower than you did last week. Other option. Like, oh, good depth, Danny. Nice. So those of you that are struggling with runs, I would probably go for more support and just push up. So let's see. So maybe just push up from the floor rather than going down. Oh man. Finally got a use for this tiny chair Danny got. Right. Look at the size of this chair. So if I was going to try and build up my single leg squat and strength, squat down. So Liberty, for example, your foam roll is probably just a little bit too high. Okay, stop. So then next round on the other leg, third round we'll split. Back into squat jumps, shoulder taps. In 3, 2, 1, go. Back leg raise squats. Yes, you can. Bulgarian split squats. And who else? Sophia, you can do them as well because we chatted about these, didn't we? If you want to try them. And if pistols hurt your ankle, then that's a good option. Who else? Remember, jump as high as possible. Don't just smash out jumps. It might not be as measurable as some of the other things we do, but all you're trying to do is focus maximum intent into every jump. So the next 20 seconds, you maybe just do one more jump, but go mega, mega, mega high. Even if you don't feel like you're going high, just feel like you worked hard on it. So like take your marks, snap. 3, 2, 1, stop. Archer press ups. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, of course you can. So, as long as you don't feel too beat up. Is that from Robin or Jamie? Yeah, Robin. That's cool. Go with, if you want to do split jumps, then you can. Test yourself. Do circles instead of triangles for push-ups. Yeah, Savannah, I'm curious to see how that will work. And this one, I'm lying down quite easy. You can't really do them. Oh, Charlotte. Right. Okay, Charlotte. Yep. Show me again. Charlotte, spread your feet a little bit. And lower your camera just a tiny bit because I can see you at the top. The top position is really good. I just want to see what you look like on the like at the bottom. Yeah, there you go. Okay, and then Charlotte, can you do me another thing? Turn your head so you're facing the camera. Yeah, so if you lie down now facing the camera, like turn to your left. Yep, perfect. Lie flat in your stomach, like you're gonna start a push-up. Now put one of your hands out wide. And yep, so you're gonna push from there and you're gonna push yourself towards that runaway hand. Yeah, does that feel different? Good. So you're spider, like archers, you're going like that rather than up and down. Relax there, guys. Whoa, massive overrun. Switch sides. And 3, 2, 1, go. Savannah, I want to see what circles. Oh, I like that. Oh, it's really good. You guys can see each other. Look at Savannah's camera if you want to test something different. Okay, nice one, Daisy. Catch you later. Serena finds lying down easy, but you can't do them as proper ones. Serena, let me have a look at the camera. A couple of you are trying that one. That's really cool. Okay, yeah, Serena, let's see how it looks. Okay, cool. Yeah, keep trying them from the floor and try and pause. Actually, what you could do, Serena, pause just before you hit the ground. So do them slower. If lying on your stomach is really easy, just go up slow rather than racing. And maybe trying to look 5 seconds from floor to top. Relax there, guys. And then pistol squat or rotation plank. Remember, you're just doing a full minute on the other side now. 3, Serena, was that harder? 3, 2, 1, go. Excellent. Good answer. I like these. So remember, where's my tiny chair? Look at the height of this chair compared to me. It's actually perfect for developing pistols. So again, if you're wanting to know more, I'll embarrass myself with a really bad pistol. Well, I'm going to attempt a full pistol squat. So nothing behind me, all the way to the floor. Fall back. So I'm lacking a little bit of strength and stability at the bottom. So what I can do, sit on my tiny chair. Normally, so both feet on the ground. Lift 1 foot away. And push. Can even have a little bit of arm swing just to get me going. So hands by my side. Because that's something. Relax. Okay, Dari. Dari, I'm going to watch you on the next round. Back to the start then. Final round, squat, jumps, or shoulder taps. 3, 2, 1, go. But remember, massive height. And then land with your feet side by side. No, we didn't. We're going to do the swap halfway on the third round, Serena, because we did all of first round 1 on one leg, all of round 2 on the other leg. So remember, when you land, you want your feet side by side. So if you think when you take off, your feet are split and you want to enter with them side by side so that you go through the hole your hands make when you enter the water. So take off that way. Land like that. A few seconds left. Take your marks. Actually, no, everyone stop. We'll do 1 together as a group. So on my key, 1 split. Pick your dominant leg from standing. So I want you to start this way. I'll say take your marks, go down, and then you'll jump when I clap my hands. Okay, so start standing. With your feet split. Take your marks. Boom. There you go. You want to have that in your head every time you do one. Good job. Okay. Archer, press up. we're going to merge this into one. So you're going to do both sides half and half. 3, 2, 1, go. Freddie took off like a rocket. Nice one. I think loads of you are getting better at these now. Great job. Kira's now added a hat to her wardrobe. Who am I meant to be watching on this one? The back arches when I see. Yes, Car, just focus on your posture. Where are you? Ruby can't quite see you either. Like, can see half and half. Car, where are you? Other Car, I mean. Yeah, guys, if you think you can do circles where you go round and your stomach grazes the carpet, go for it. Okay, shoulders are starting to blow out on people here. Just means you're working super hard. 3, 2, 1, relax. I've actually got a really clever workaround for you guys to try. That's why I grabbed this from the car. Okay, pistol squats. So we'll do 30 seconds on one leg, 30 seconds on the other. 3, 2, 1, go. So Dari, I'm going to watch you. But again, Swords Law, you'll be the last person I see on camera. Christian's nailing these. Oh, Savannah, that was super good. I can really. Oh, there you are. Found you. Yeah, Dari, that's excellent. The fact you're just pushing the chair slightly is really good. That's better than my rubbish demo. Switch sides. And you've got that stability on the floor too. Yeah. No, that's really impressive. Keep it going. Keep trying. It'll literally take weeks. Could take months. Because the other cool thing, guys, is with loads of you being the age you are, Charlotte using the sofa for single leg stand-up, perfect. Excellent adaptation. The only way to make it harder now, Charlotte, if you wanted to find something that's a little lower. So if you like stacked up some books and they were just a little bit lower than the sofa, that's how you'd make it harder for you. Relax. Savannah, I'm in awe. That was really good. How do you do it? Okay. What's up there, guys? So you're gonna at a point. That's something I was gonna tell you. What was it? No, I forget. No, go enjoy dinners and stick around for the cool down and ask questions. So you don't have, you're staying around afterwards. It doesn't have to be for an injury thing now. If you have a question about training, then please feel free to do so. You're welcome, Freya. Good to see you. Okay, so live. Guys, don't worry about cameras and showing up late. Like, school is school. And oh, that was it. This thing. Because the guys that are sticking around, so Cara, this might be good for you. Help with push-ups. Okay. So this might not work at all because the band is too short. But essentially, make a knot with the band, put it around the door handle. Oh, it's too short. If it was long enough, if you had a longer band, you could loop it around the door. Put it under your arms. Some of you have worked with me on this. Put it under your chest, and that will help you do push-ups. I have to look around, see if we can find a longer one. This has been snapped already. But don't worry, regional squad it was snapped before I got it. Because you can see it's got a neat edge. So give that one a try. How many of you have got a loop or like a long band that you could try that with? Yeah. Or the other option is to get someone to hold it. So if my daughter was here, she would sit on the floor. You put the band under your chest like that, or under your across your belly button, and you get the other person to hold the band for you, and it's like having a bungee. So give that one a try. Oh man, so many long replies. Right, I'm going to lead the cool down, and I'm going to read those comments. So show me that Show me that you know the stretch complex. Remember, take a knee and grab your ankle, and we'll do the quad hip hamstring one. 3, 2, 1, go. Luke, did you buy a second thesaurus? You've expanded it from yesterday. You're building it up gradually. I like it. Okay, Liberty, have a good evening. Okay. Lois, have a really good night as well. Charlotte and Jessica, but you're amazing. Enjoy your night. Okay, so remember, guys, see, Liberty, you've got it. Sophia, you've got it. Hannah, you've got it. Boys, you're letting the girls win this one again. Danny's got it. Okay, so then turn that into a hamstring stretch. So remember, just slide your foot forward a little bit, relax, let go of your foot. Put your front foot forward a little tiny bit. Bit more, and then rock back. Yeah, so Danny, you've got that. Your foot's in the right place now. So remember, you're going to go there, foot forward, and then rock your hips back. Oh, moving it does sound tempting.